Okay, well, do we ever have a video today? Because Avowed's coming out. And if you don't know, Avowed is got to be the least hyped game imaginable. It looks like a shitty game. And you know what? Nobody's probably going to give a shit about it in a couple weeks. So, I mean, it's going to be 3 weeks of this. It's 3 weeks. It comes out. It loses tons of money. People call it stupid, and it fails. But you know what? I find this game fascinating because it's just a shitty, woke, stupid game that came out. Nobody's gonna care about it. It's so fucking cookie cutter, and it's just fascinating that we're at here. Now they still make great games, thankfully, but man, with this shit that they fucking come out with, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So let's look at the game a little bit, because I've seen little bits of it. It doesn't look good at all to me. And, you know, it looks like just Veilguard mixed with Skyrim, maybe with a little bit of Fortnite dipped in there. I don't know. Ripped off the Lizardmen from Warhammer. Ripped off some of the looks from Veilguard. Like, what the fuck are these idiots doing? They're now at the they're now at the segment where they can just rip off each other's ideas, you know. And after the Colossal fail, there's no hype for this game. You should have seen, there was a post yesterday on Twitter, and it was a new post about Avowed, and it was like after hours after it was posted, it still was at like 14 or 20 views. I was like, oh my god. A hyped game would have hundreds of views and comments, but just the hype you're seeing for this game, so low. It's so low, and I want to cure, because our area doesn't look like a game I'd want to play. It's obviously infested with all kinds of woke bullshit. Everybody hates it. Look at that goddamn ratio. And, you know, they just won't learn. They just don't fucking learn. And you know what's sad is they put talent to waste with this shit. They fucking put talent to waste with this shit. There are people who can make video games being led by people who are fucking morons, and this is what happens when you have that. You know, whatever their idea here is, whatever their design for a game, to try and rip Skyrim. I'm a Skyrim fucking love. I love Skyrim more than anything. To think that they could even come in and take something from us pisses me off beyond belief, and that's why I fucking hate Avowed. Now, you look at this combat, and it's just like, oh, rip off Harry Potter. Oh, rip off, some of the imagery from Witcher. Oh yeah, you guys like Witcher, right? Oh, look at a little bit of diversity. There's gotta be all mixed races in there. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? See that fucking thing? Where is it? There was the thing there. Yeah, that green thing. You know, it's like, you know, and they have Pillars of Eternity, and they have some lore, and they're trying to make this like the next big thing, and it's gonna be such a failure. People will stop talking about it in a couple weeks, and this is just how it goes. So let's check out the Steam discussion page. Now, I love the Steam discussion page, and you know why that is? The reason that is because it's like a battleground. It's like a PvP of opinions. And I hope to God that, well, at least some of the moderating is pretty shady, but I mean, you gotta kind of do that. There's so much battling going on in these. It's hilarious. The fact that they allow you to post it, I hope they never take this away, because the fact they allow you to fucking post on the Steam discussion page is hilarious. Now let's look at this. Is Matt Hansen still at Obsidian? Of course he is. They're fucking these people. It's amazing what people will get away with in this society. Like, you know, and it depends on the job, of course. But in every job, there's all kinds of this fuckery going on. They must have taken Matt Hansen aside and be like, we can't fire him, but shut the fuck up or you will be fired. There's so much shit happens behind the scenes people will never know about, but that appears to be like what happened because the guy quite literally came out and said that he wasn't going to hire a certain demographic of people. I mean, that is utter bullshit. That should be an instant firing. Look at what's going on in here. It's just a battlefield for the culture war. Look at all this shit. They'll probably quietly let him go after the game ships. I mean, if the game's gonna fail, it's not gonna make any money. Nobody wanted it. Nobody asked for these types of things. And you hear that a lot in the culture where you say like people are saying people don't want this. That's true. They don't want it. They never asked for it. It's like we want like a big, awesome adventure. We don't want to be lectured on pronouns and have our favorite games get ripped off of when we could just go back and play the vastly superior games. That's the thing now. Is there's so many games that people are more selective than ever. Every year, there's more and more games. More and more games at a certain rate, it's going to bring down the profits of newer games and they're going to be forced to be better. It's natural evolution of capitalism, baby. I mean, it's ultimately like them failing is going to ultimately help the gaming industry, and that's kind of what's happening. A few days out from early access and still outside of the Steam top 50. I mean, nobody's going to play this. I don't even think you have people who talk on YouTube about, DEI and stuff. I don't even think those people are really caring about Avowed. It's that bad. It's like, I mean, it's just unspectacular, and it's going to get drowned out by everything to do with Assassin's Creed Shadows. We'll forget about this game so quickly. It's like that Redfall game. Xbox just cannot catch a break, man. They have studios just bleeding the money because they do not have passionate groups of people working over at Xbox. 30 minutes of new Avowed footage looks amazing. Okay, so let's see one. I'm full on skipping this game. Still buying, don't care. Cry more. I'm buying the game and giving it a chance, despite whatever you man children think. Jesus Christ, you're gonna pull that one out for no reason. And that's what these people do, is they just pull out these insults because it's like, we don't like the game. Well, it's like... So yeah, this is a funny one. Okay, so they came out and said it's janky. Now, the fact of the matter is it's a game that at least hopefully works for the most part. I mean, we accept jankiness in Skyrims and stuff, but yeah, you know what I mean. Accept the jank. Accept the jank. Well, like, I mean, they wouldn't have said that if they didn't realize that it's an absolute broken mess that isn't anywhere near ready to be launched. Not only that, but I feel like the developers just have completely resigned to the fact that this is not. A lot of them get paid anyways. So it's like Concord failed. People still made money off that. Like, I'm sure if it was in development for 7 years, those people had supported incomes for a while. So, I mean, it's all rotten. The whole gaming system is fucking rotten. And these people, cunts in charge, are fucking doing all this stupid shit. This is untouched after the insults. Matt Hansen, Reddit monitors directed to players. Yeah, I know. Well, Reddit is this me? Oh wait, I guess, is this the new Skyrim? See, these are the types of gamers that probably never even really played Skyrim, and they're like, oh, is this the new big fantasy thingy? Oh man. It's more condensed than Skyrim. However, combat is 100% better. I totally disagree. Unfortunately, no. Skyrim is god tier gaming. Like, I mean, you just won't beat it, and you will see. Skyrim was like a cultural phenomenon. You know what I mean? Like it sold 60 million copies across all the platforms. Like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy that what Skyrim did. And it became, people playing on the fridge, TikTok videos, ha 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 ha, run Skyrim. It's a it's a legendary game, and they'll never even come close to this. Nope, it's the next Veilguard. 200% Veilguard. Yeah, yeah. To even the brevity of this could very well be a bait post, because to even think that way, you either A, had to have never played Skyrim or modded Skyrim, and it's just these games are culture war things. It's unfolding exactly how I've foreseen. Following the success of Kingdom 2, these people fail upwards. Avowed forms now. Let me guess the reason. Go woke, go broke. Most. Well, you know what? I don't really think Kingdom Come 2 went woke. If Kingdom Come 2 was really extremely woke, you would see Henry wouldn't be the main character anymore. Uh, Bohemia would look a lot different, I'd imagine. And I haven't seen anything particularly egregious from Kingdom Come, but I am of the opinion that yes, they probably did take a little bit of that. Jank is good. You tell me about 2025 4K Skyrim 20 minute gameplay demo. And I mean, that's from 2011. I mean, like these people are mental for thinking this way. Next, work garbage or worth a look. Forbidden to buy this product. Disappointed with all of this. Von Gamestein. Maybe it's just me, but I get the feeling this whole media campaign is intentional, so companies would have an excuse for why the game fails. They constantly temper expectations, and now they went and pissed off a ton of people off. They did this so they set the stage to blame gamers for failings on ideology instead of merits on its own game. You know what? He hit the nail on the head. This is exactly what they do. This is exactly what they fucking do. Is that they go, we don't know how to make games. We don't know what people want. We don't know how to make good stories. We don't know how to make immersive experiences. We don't know how to make people have fun. We don't know what's cool. We don't know what's awesome. We don't know how to make expanded, incredible lore and worlds. So you know what? We'll just put a bunch of pronouns in it, and if it fails, people who fucking didn't buy it are hateful. This is a nice little scam they got set up there, isn't it? Sir Von Gamerstein, I agree 100%. I will not purchase. I'm not playing these games. I'm giving you a treasure. Giving the word. Giving a word and live praise to how they do it. I mean, it's so true. I've looked forward to this game for a long time, and I've removed it from my wish list. Ugh. You gotta know. I knew from the second. There we go. W. Von Gamerstein. And now, I mean, that's the truth of the matter with this shit. Is that it's just, you gotta really wonder what the Xbox is like notoriously woke infested. Okay, they've got like their president and shit doing it. So I mean, Xbox is just fucked. So of course they're gonna put this all in this. Will this game have mods? Will this be like the Outer World? The game about performance? 120 base. And that's the thing, is it is a scam, so there's money involved. If there's money to be made. Now with all the stuff Trump's doing, hopefully all this stuff will start to be thrown by the wayside. Because if you remember, the start of the pandemic is really when this all started to occur. Biden's presidency, blah, 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 blah. You know what? That's what your fucking knows. You have to wait to us. Yeah, let's look at one of the top posts, because these are usually the most spicy. Steam discussion is hilarious. 5 reason RCPG fans should be excited for Avowed. Oh, look at this. You are not ready for Avowed. You know what? Uh, this game looks like shit. I could tell within like 5 minutes of seeing it. It's like, it's toast. Please don't let these forums degrade you into woke and woke spam fest. If we are all to work and cover, we can overcome the trolls. You can overcome the trolls. You never win against trolls. I have gaming opinions that will never go away. And you're not gonna. Please join me in the following suggestion to beat the grifters. Ooh, the grifters. Nasty grifters gonna ruin games again. Fucking grifters. Block the offending account. Okay, so please join me in following suggestion to beat the grifters. Oh my god, this person Danger Bay is so fucking dumb. Block the offending account for your sake. It's the best way to trim down the hate. Report the account for spam, trolling, reports work. They'll get banned and the post will be deleted. Do not respond to a thread. Do not bump a thread. Do not do this. Do not give Steam awards to anyone. Oh my god. These are the types of people, man, that if it were up to them, you'd be forced to play this goddamn game. This you wouldn't be able to unlock your fucking Steam account until these people made you play through Avowed. And you are? Wow, spoken like a real communist. Well, I'm gonna put that. Well, watch this comment. This is gonna be a good comment, eh? You people wouldn't be happy even if, in order to unlock your Steam account, you were forced to play Avowed or any other woke garbage. You people wouldn't be happy even if, in order to unlock your Steam, you were forced. Derangement. Derangement. That's exactly what you gotta say. That's what these fuckers need to hear. You people wouldn't be happy even if, in order to unlock your Steam account, you were forced to play it Avowed or any other derangement. Yeah, no kidding. The fucking brevity to come out of a list of other people in how to engage other people. The absolute level of these cocksucking fucking cunts. The absolute brevity of them. Remember to talk positively. Oh, but block, sake, do not give out this, report threads. But don't worry. Remember to talk positively. Be nice to one another. Except if they're woke grifters, then they get fucking, fucking taken and fucking thrown away in fucking cage. This is exactly what these fucking lunatics are like. And that's the whole reason why real gamers fight back about this stuff. Is that we see the hypocrisy. We see the unbelievable craziness of these people. And how they are just utter fucking deranged. Like Tokyo Bus. I woke up this morning, stretched, and had breakfast, and then had a look outside. Woke. Now at this point, it's just a joke. It's all just a joke. Poor person in Brazil. With the price of the base game, I don't expect many sales here. That's true. That's another thing that's coming. The world, there's not always people who can fork out these prices for these new games. They're really, yeah. I mean, they're just terrible. Okay, so let's go to another hive mind of shittery. Now, everybody knows I love Reddit. I fucking hate Reddit. I think Reddit's full of a bunch of obnoxious little shit stains. But let's see. If we go to Avowed. Okay, let's go to the website. Oh, look at that. Massive community. A leftist game with whole kinds of woke propaganda and DEI. Only 21,000 followers on the original subreddit. Isn't that pathetic? I've been blocked from Reddit more times than I can remember. Look at this. Oh my god. I feel like I keep seeing the same locations over and over again whenever I watch Avowed, which is not a good site. Oh yeah, stay away from the Steam combustion board. Here we go. Here's some fucking whining and bitching. Accidentally went to the Steam discussion board to see if any hype, but instead it's a dumpster fire over there. Left the page immediately. I'm waiting for reviews to purchase. I've read main games really short, under 20 hours. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, like a single quest in Skyrim takes 20 hours. I'm waiting reviews for if you're taking your time, of course. But like Skyrim, I'm 60 hours into this playthrough. I'm not even near done stuff. I check it out. I always play Skyrim. Like Skyrim's fucking god tier game. Streamers spent 20 hours in the first zone. If people decide to skip side quests and complain about the length, that's their problem. Oh, Avowed a person took it as, hey, wait a second. It's funny. There's a lot of cope going on Reddit over this. Let's see what these fuckers say. Controversial. Yeah, I'll be waiting to see the general thing. So it sounds like a short game. It's not likely limited to race. Also, not liking the limited race and class options. Dude, you're not gonna be able to do shit in this game. It's gonna be like, hey, look at my story. I'm a fucking diversity and pronouns. It's not even gonna fucking talk about anything, bro. We don't care. Play it or don't. Literally nobody cares. I wouldn't say anything if you, bro. You're telling everybody business. It's funny. Avowed is really expensive, and it's at least 2 good releases for me. I want them to continue making fantasy games, but it's not even the second game on my priority list. Look at that, and it gets downloaded. You know, isn't it funny on Reddit how they can do that? Hey, these fuckers, they can go, like this. Welcome to Reddit, where nothing toxic ever happens, especially in gaming stuff. You know, these motherfuckers in Reddit, they say Twitter's bad. Are you fucking mental? Reddit's an absolute cesspool, and it's getting worse every day. People can see it. And yet here you are in a safe place where people lash out at anyone who even dares to express doubts of the game. Cranberry alarm clock, my heart goes out to you, brother, because you said you took the downvotes like a champ. You took the downvotes like an absolute champ and spoke the truth. And yet here you are in a safe place where people lash out at anyone who even dares. And look at the downvotes and look at the cope. Define lash out. Doubts about the game or manufacturer outrage. And the mods will ban anybody who talks bad about the design. Isn't that funny? Even the Steam deals won't stop. This game is about to make Concord return. I don't think it would be as bad as Concord. It can't be bad. Nothing can be as bad as Concord. But then again, they really tried. They hate the YouTubers so much. I got called a grifter many times, I think. I'm like, I'm fucking make my videos barely get any fucking views. What the fuck am I grifting about? Everybody wants to play video games for a living. I wouldn't really give a fuck about talking about it if it wasn't so fun to rip on all this shit and these people. Because at the heart of the culture war, it's really the people that make it so insufferable. It's not the games. I don't give a fuck. I got so many good games to play. It's legendary, and I'll be playing video games for the rest of my life. Good, awesome games, and there will still be good games that come out continually. The industry is not going anywhere, but unless we fight back against this stuff, it just it just festers. If we just let it all go and gamers bought whatever they came out with, they would have the power to continue to make this stuff. But they're slipping that power. That power is slipping from them, and they hate it. I can't say much. They haven't touched the side missions. Oh yeah, this is a person sucking it off. Oh my. Maddie, you gotta be careful. The last time Maddie went up against it was Veilguard. He took he tried his best to cater to the guard crowd, but ultimately they just ate him alive when he gave the truth. And that's the thing, is that these people don't care if it's a good game or not. They don't give a shit. Not Matty Plays, but like I'm talking about like the Veilguard fans. Veilguard fans don't give a shit if it was a good game. They just like it because it has all this fucking woke bullshit in it. Alright, well, we're almost done here. Yeah, like I keep thinking I'm seeing the same environments. They're very like, they just spam all this like different stuff everywhere. And it's like, okay, well, like all these areas have looked very, very, very linear. So I'm interested to see how expansive is this game going to be. Like, are you going to be able to go massive cities around towns? Because obviously they fucking tried to lie about that with that. You know, and the same characters keep popping up. Same thing as Veilguard, you know? It just looks very limited on what you can do. Weapon types. Here, let's look at some of the top viewed rated of the week. This should be a good one. Top of the week. This week. Top of this week, okay. Oh my god, they spent that money on that. In Hollywood, you know, of all places, I mean, that's... Look at that. I mean, wouldn't it be funny if you saw the, like, you know, crime in the freaking slum cities everywhere, tent cities everywhere, and that was up? Oh, fucking bad. Look at these bastards just trying to plaster it out. Look at that. 530 upvotes for a big display. Avowed. Nobody's gonna care. They shouldn't be allowed to put... Look at all the graffiti. It's like all the graffiti in the Avowed thing. Like, that looks like a shithole. Where did they put this in the fucking London fucking... undercities? Like, where the fuck did they get the permits to put that shit places? You'll be on this great journey. And there's transmogrify. Yeah, I think the Avowed's gonna have a lot of secret wokeness. They stupidly tried to like hide this at all and just be like, oh look, it's a fantasy game. There's nothing about DEI identity politics here. Ugh, it's funny. It looks exactly like Veilguard. Isn't that fucking funny? It looks just like fucking Veilguard. What a bunch of retards made this. So yeah, I mean, Avowed is a stupid looking game, and everybody just has accepted the fact that it's gonna fucking fail. So I mean, that's hilarious. But what can you really expect from these people? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they're just... It's gonna be so hilarious when this realizes. I just like, you almost just want people to accept the fact that this is gonna be a game that's gonna fail. It's gonna be a game that nobody's gonna like, nobody's gonna play, it's gonna lose a ton of money, You know, DEI politics aside, these people are not creative individuals. They can't make good stuff. And when they come out with shit like this, it just proves that there are people in the gaming industry that just don't care about it. They don't care about the artistic integrity of video games. They don't care about, what people want to play. They don't care about anything. The only thing they care about is them and their own bizarre ideologies. What's your biggest hope for this game? All right, last one. Let's read the controversial on this. What's your biggest hope for this game? I just hope it's good. I hope magic is well done. I hope for a newer, more modern Skyrim with a different world and setting. Not gonna get that with this. I hope the game isn't short. I heard the size that unfortunately I finished it in a weekend. Yeah, that's the thing, is that these people want to just put you through their own little story. They don't give a shit about giving you a big experience. Not just 3 of those. Seems like about peers that did in 8 to 10 hours play through just the first area, and their 5 minutes and 40 hours should be completion. If you're playing video games just to finish it, you're playing for the wrong reasons. The best games, in my opinion, you can play forever. Total War Warhammer 3 does not have an expiry date. I will be playing that game probably in 10 years from now, guaranteed. Or until something better comes out like it. Because there's no other game that does Skyrim as good as Skyrim. That's the truth. I mean, these people are fucking retarded in the goddamn head. They can't figure this shit out. It's just not good. And then you get the double copes people who just fucking, fuck, it's the best game ever because of identity politics. It's just so fucking stupid. And what's great is that good video games are always going to be around for us to play. We don't have to play shit like this. We don't have to listen to these retards. And that's exactly what I think a lot of people, are going to do. Look at the ratio. One last thing, the comments. I love doing these videos because to discuss this with people certainly hate when I voice my opinion. So I love the fact that I can do that. Let's see. The 806 comments. It's like the 806 people bothered to leave their opinion on a 206K, like, highly ratio, pretty much exactly amount of dislikes that upvotes. That's like terrible. I'm a simple man. I see 5 days. I don't pre-order. Staying strong, people. Do not pre-order. Never go full Concord. It's like, God, that's a beautiful comment there. Oh, that's a beautiful comment. I'm picking Sweet Baby Modern Audience vibes. Yes, definitely. I don't know. This doesn't look polished at all. I'll sit and wait for reviews. Never pre-order, never surrender. I'll play Pain Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that maybe I have my suspicions that Kingdom Come Deliverance took a little bit of Embracer's incentive packages to put a little bit in there. They sprinkled in as little as they could and made this incredible game. That kind of seems like what they did with Kingdom Come Deliverance too. So I mean, I'll forgive them for that 100%. God, awoke. Oh, that's good. You people are so fucking funny. I love it. We want Concord's audience energy. Oh, man. I'm a normal one, man. I'm legitimately not allowed to buy your MVP. Oh. Oh my god. People are so fucking funny. Failguard 2.0 detected. Oh, I love that DI game. Oh, I love people. People are so fucking funny. All right, well, peace out. That's my thoughts on Avowed.